Hello, fine shits. I did a little off-screen mining. In my last video, a full month ago, the last time I made like a Let's Play for Minecraft, things were very, very different. Like, the terrain has changed, my house has changed, there's stuff everywhere, I have a road leading down to a dock with a ship, functional by the way. Everything's changed, it's gotten quite awesome. So basically, as I said before, obviously I was joking, I didn't do any off-screen mining, I did off-screen building. I've been playing this game, not every day, but almost every day for like the last 5 weeks. And boy, let me tell you, you get a little bored when you're not, progressing. And I really took out my boredom on the surrounding area. I tried to record a couple videos in that time frame, but I didn't want to saturate the channel with only Minecraft content, and also I was having trouble finding cool things to record. So basically, I've just been coasting. And, everything I've been doing in this world has been almost purely for the aesthetics. Except for the village. I turned my home base into a village, and it's got a name. Smalls Town. Very nice. It's very quaint, very cozy. Lots of people live here, and it's awesome. Yeah, let me give you a little tour. So right here we've obviously got the windmill, and I gotta be honest, it's not original. I completely copied a design that I took screenshots from, and I'll be the honest person and I'll show you over here. This is a pillager's outpost from a mod. I took a couple screenshots, like basically from each side, and then I rebuilt it, and it's a little different because it was made out of like spruce wood and a bunch of other different blocks, so I just built it with what I had, but it turned out pretty good. Yeah. Anyways, I also have a nether portal. It looks very menacing, very scary, very cool. And then the village. So over here, I got 2 different crops. These are not mine, these are mine. These are the cash crops, basically. I harvest these, I sell them to the farmer over there. This crop over here, this is, for lack of a better name, the breeding crop. Basically, this farmer right here, it's like the handmaiden's tale. He's sort of a victim. He will harvest the potatoes, plant them, and he'll have enough in his inventory to initiate breeding with other villagers, which is awesome. It's like hands off. The village grows by itself. It's better than being put in a box and being forced to breed. It's all voluntary. So instead of being like a slave owner, I'm kind of more like a landlord. I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the villagers' quarters. Right here, this house right here, was the first house that I built for the villagers, and it was actually the farmer's house for the longest time. And then underneath it, like, this is the second set of apartments. This one's a little dingy, they don't have a lot of lighting in here, it's kind of dark. I used the chest for mostly garbage and stuff, except for the chicken. Chicken's not garbage. And then over here you have most of the work areas. This is for all the important villagers. The armor smiths, the toolsmiths, and the weaponsmiths. In here, this is my enchantment table room. This is where the librarians work. They're all, except for a couple of them, pretty much all of them are masters. Up here, there's another set of apartments. These are also kind of dingy. Whatever. Low rent, meaning they don't pay any at all. In here, this is kind of a secret area. Not really. This is my minecart track for moving goods. Obviously, this is the house and the well. You remember that from the last episode. Very nice. Very good. Over here is the next set of apartments. These ones are a little bit, I put a little bit more effort into them, but they're not, you know, they're not that great. This is the first or second level. You know, it's a little cramped, but it's nice. Also, this guy's goated for real. This is my mending villager, but this guy's the goat. I bought a couple books from him. Anyways, up here, this is the, actually, other than the windmill, this is the highest and best view. This is the best view you can get if you rent from, Joey Small's landlord. But you remember the house. That was a fun build project. Down here, here's another house. This one's actually probably the most roomy out of all of them. Maybe not. Whatever. This one's nice. This is for the cooks. I got, you know, a butcher down here. A couple of them, actually. And they kind of just do their own thing. It's very nice. Over here, this is the way to get to the town square. The windmill is nice as a centerpiece. Unfortunately, I didn't build it in the center. I kind of built it off to the side a little bit. Yes, whatever. I put the bell there so the villagers act as like that's the town square, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So that's everything outside. My treasure chest. I've done a lot of trading, obviously, and even more exploring. I've done a fair bit of mining. Not all of these diamonds are from mining, though. Like, I think like a stack and a half of these are from exploring. Basically, let me show you how much I've explored real quick. This over here, let's see. We're at what? Negative 1200? This is almost 10,000 blocks away. And then up here, whoops, up here, this is the farthest I've been, I think. This is, actually, this is like 9,000, maybe. 9,000 blocks away. But yeah, I've been exploring a lot. And the one mod I have installed, Graveyard, they have a lot of diamonds for some reason. Like at least one per graveyard. And a lot of the times more. But also, my first episode, it was very clear. I think I got 3 diamonds in my first episode because of these villages. These overhauled villages I have. They're everywhere and they're awesome. And let's see another aftermath from looting these villages down here. I have a ton of enchantment books. So many, in fact, I think I'm close to filling a couple double chests of enchantment books. Yeah, I have a lot. Like, many. And turns out, if you have enough experience points, you can mash them together and you can make super powered swords. Like, crazy powered swords. Unreasonably powered swords. Like, it's crazy. And also bows. Very, very good weapons. So, that's been happening. And also, another thing that's been happening, up here in this chest, I have a bunch of maps. Let me show you. Alright? Also wood, for whatever reason. I have a bunch of dark oak wood I've been cutting down for a future project. A bunch of lore, and a bunch of maps. And I want to explore all of them. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure a couple of them are duplicates. That's whatever. I also have a bunch of bone fragments. That's a boss fight, by the way, that I want to do. I already attempted it once off screen, and I died and gave up, and then I came back and it despawned, which was awesome. That's what I wanted to happen. So, that's cool. I have a jukebox. I can play songs in it. Awesome. Whoops, that doesn't go there. These are the books I've stolen or traded from my mending villager. And then a Silk Touch book that I found that I was going to put on something and I never did. So down here, this is still the food chest. This is basically a bunch of garbage. I have rotten flesh in here for some reason. I don't know why. I have mammoth meat. Mammoths are awesome, by the way. Over here, this used to be my iron stuff chest, but it kind of turned into whatever this is. This is my personal cook's workstation. I have a personal cook. And a cat. Hi, cat. How's it going, cat? There's another cat down here. You probably saw him already, but here's another cat. They keep the creepers away, for the most part, because the iron golems are stupid. They don't feel like fighting the creepers. Anyways, I have a basement down here. That's the strip mine. I can show you it real quick. And actually, this is kind of embarrassing. So remember that mending villager? This was his dungeon. So I know I said I'm not a slave owner, and I want to be very clear, I'm not. But I needed to try and get him to get mending, and like I said, it only took 4 tries, so he wasn't down here very long. But yeah, this is my strip mine. I have them blocked off, obviously, because, you know, mobs and whatnot. But I kind of stopped mining because this one isn't blocked off, which is not good. Whatever. That one's blocked off completely. Holy shit. Yeah. Also, this is the entrance to a cave I found. Because I was trying to kind of make a big long hallway. But, yeah. Pretty awesome. But mining is kind of an awful experience. Because, you know, I have this mod, this shader called Rethinking Voxels, and it makes it look cool as shit, but it makes mining kind of miserable. So yeah, this is basically a dungeon. Going back up, I'll show you my real dungeon. Alright. So, coming out of the strip mine, going down here. I don't keep anybody down here. But none of the villagers know about this. If they knew about this, they would probably leave. But this is where I kill people. Anyways, it doesn't really work that well. This is just my mob farm. I'm being dramatic about it. But yeah, it's not actually that efficient. And I don't know how to make it work better. But it's kind of like a zombie every 5 minutes. I mean, sometimes, some days, it works a lot better. When it's nighttime, it does not work that good. It, like, basically ceases operation at night, which is not great, because usually nighttime is when I would like to be down here. But it's whatever. Coming back up, actually, I forget where it is, but there's a certain area where you can look at it, basically. I think it's up here. Found it. Here it is. I had to turn on cave mode just to see. Oh, that's weird. But yeah, this is basically it. And it does not work that well, unfortunately. It's not as efficient as I'd like it to be. But whatever. It's there and it serves its purpose, and when it does work, it works very well. Except when spiders spawn. That's kind of when it starts to like ruin itself. This is kind of the unofficial exit to the village, but I have this lovely road that I built. Look, it's a firefly. So cool. Bees. Yeah, lovely road. Lovely, nice and lit up. Kind of, you know, it doesn't exactly keep the mobs out, but it provides kind of like a safety thing. Shit. You know, it's a path. Lets you run fast. But this road leads down here to my dock. And normally, I would take the minecart, but I like the road. I spent a lot of time building that road. It'd be a shame if I didn't use it, so. Basically, this is my dock, and it has a railway, and the railway works. You push the button, you send the goods up, and then you unload them at the top. But this is the cool part. This is my ship. Now, it's not as big as some of the ships in the game. However, it serves its purpose. Let me give you a ship tour. This is the driver's seat. This is the helm. In here we have coal. This is for the engines, because this would not move fast at all. And it moves at this speed, it moves slightly slower. With these engines, it moves slightly slower than a regular boat, one of the small ones. This is my dog. He's my boat dog. He goes exploring with me. I named him Boat Dog. Up here, this is the crow's nest. I use it to spot things, obviously, and it's very nice, very tall. Makes me feel like a bigger person. Yeah. And then inside the boat, gotta be patient as we descend. This is the captain's quarters. It's very cozy. I have my furnace, my map table, a table with a lamp, my chest, which is basically empty, my crafting table, and my bed. Good morning. Anyways, world tour. Not forget. This is my on-deck storage. Basically just random shit. Basically it's garbage. This is my food chest. And then in here, these are my materials that I've been using to modify the boat. This boat is not, I didn't build it myself. I kind of stole it from somebody. These people. They don't know. If my villagers found out, they'd probably leave. Just another thing. Anyways, this is my treasure storage for exploring. And this is what I've been using. Basically, I've been charting the oceans. Not very well, as you can see. A bunch of gaps up here. But down here, this is recent. I basically explored this whole area. I stacked all the loot in my boat, and then I went on my merry way. And this down here, I made another boat with another helm, and I forgot that I did, and then I put this here. Don't forget boat. And I've already forgotten boat, so whoops. Whatever. So this railway here, also, by the way, I would show you how it works. Basically, let me do this real quick. You get in the helm, you assemble it, and then you kind of operate it like a regular boat. The only problem is I'd have to break my my plank so that I could actually drive away without taking the entire dock with me, because using it's Valkyrie ships mod, it doesn't actually work as well as it could. But anyways, let's show you the railway. This railway is a little scary. It's not well lit. But this is basically, imagine you're a chest minecart full of items and you're going to my base. It's like a little roller coaster ride. Sometimes a zombie spawns in here, and I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty sure if you hit them with a minecart, they die. Or something. I don't know. I see rotten flesh in here sometimes, so I assume something's killing them. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. This is pretty nice. And boom, just like that. Well, I guess it's going. But anyways, I had to lock this door because the villagers were taking joyrides, and I didn't like that. So, yeah. Yeah, this is the Minecraft world, and it's very, very nice. I love it. I love it a lot. Yeah. Also, I don't remember exactly what like my render distance was at in my latest video where I looked at I think I was just exploring in the world, wandering around, but I have a 10,000 block render distance. So looking straight ahead of me, basically Let's see here. Let's just use this fleet as like, I think it's this right here. This one right here. Yeah. So that's about 5,000-ish blocks away. But I can see much further than that because it's a 600 chunk render distance. And what's interesting about that is I can see so far that you can see there's atmospheric hazing going on, which is crazy. That's very realistic, which it's kind of cool. And also, obviously I have shaders on, so my FPS is not that great. But let me show you. It looks so bad without shaders, but let me show you what it looks like without shaders. Your classic Minecraft look. This is what it looks like without shaders. Oh, wow. And it's actually not that bad, but for some reason, I get like a shorter render distance, like it's maxing out at like 400 or 500 instead. But yeah, take a look at that. But yeah, this is kind of what my world looks like, and it's very nice. I've been all over the place. There's a bunch of lions here. Very cool. This thing's disgusting. I hate snails. Here, let me turn. Honestly, you can see farther. Not only can you see farther, but it looks much better when the shaders are on. Unfortunately, there's clouds. But yeah, the world looks real. Not real as in like Minecraft real, but I've gotten so used to how this looks that like it looks like the atmosphere is like realistic. Because you can see like it's not fog, but there's like hazing on the ground. Like in between the trees there's like mist. It looks cool. It's so beautiful. Very. Can you shut up? Damn zebra. But it's just amazing how it looks. Sometimes, like, obviously I liked having like 200, maybe 150 FPS without the shaders, but this is cool. This is great. I wouldn't have this any other way. I've gotten it so that the Minecraft I'm playing in is basically perfectly tuned to what I like. And I would drop like my mod, like the mods I have installed, but I'm lazy and there's too many, and I have I have a lot, and some of them are like little and they don't do anything. I think I have probably like 30 or so optimization and performance mods that I have installed, which is it sounds insane on paper, but it's absolutely necessary. Because if you don't have those installed, it runs like shit. And I have all of them installed right now. I'm only getting like 60 or 50 frames. So, ouch. But that's it. That's a tour of my Minecraft world. And in classic fashion, normally there would be something else paired with this. Like usually I give an update and then I go do something. I don't remember what I did the last episode. I think I just wandered around and looted graveyards, which was boring. But there's not a whole lot for me to show you that would really be interesting. I think one thing that is here is a swamp manor, which I have no idea what that has in store. That, and also the boss fight. So these floating islands you can see in the distance. That's actually like a whole boss fight. And there's other things like regular Minecraft stuff, like the Nether, the End and stuff like that. I have no idea, like, how different it is. The Nether, I have some idea because I've been in there a few times already, and you know, it's okay. It doesn't actually look that much different from vanilla, like this world does. Other than that, like, I mean, I did one episode where I mined the whole episode. That was boring. I've marked a bunch of mine shafts for me to explore, but I honestly don't know if I'm gonna. But, I mean, other than that, there's not a whole lot left. You can tell me what you think, whether you like it or hate it. Doesn't matter to me. You're not a real person. I like it, and I think it looks great, and it's very aesthetic, and it'll continue to grow. I don't think I'm gonna stop playing this anytime soon. Actually, there is one more thing I have to say. I'm going to pose a question, and it is up to my, like, 20 recurring viewers, to answer this question. Would you or would you not like to see me stream Minecraft? That is something that's been on my mind for a little bit, because I don't want to complain about it, because it isn't that hard. But Minecraft usually is like, it takes a long time to edit, because I record for a long time, and it's more footage, more storage taken up. Like, just this world tour is a 30-minute video raw, and that takes me about an hour to edit. An hour-long video takes me like 3 hours to edit, and that's not even like good editing. It's like just cutting clips and adding sound effects every once in a while. If I were to go like in depth with it, it would take so much longer, but it's like, I like to spend time on other things. Streaming seems like a good compromise where I can just play the game, and you know, it's personal, it's live, it's interesting. I'm posing this question, yes or no. If no, leave like. If yes, leave like as well. But seriously, I'm probably gonna put like a little comment poll or something like that, maybe like a community post, just to see. But anyways, this is perfect timing. We can watch the sunset together. Look at that. Glorious, glorious sun setting on my Minecraft world. How Sigma is that?